Hello there, my ravens. This is part 2 of my video from this morning, and there's a lot more people around, but you know what? I don't care. So the first part of the video was a little more reflective on the last year, and it was just thinking about the way that I have spent the last 30 years of my life, the things that I wish would have gone differently, some things I've learned, and I felt like I feel like the next thing to do is to look forward. How do I want the rest of my life to be? So I did one video, which was the first part, which was reflecting back, and this one is looking forward. I could talk for hours about where I would like my life to go or where I would like to be, but off the top of my head, guys, the cat's back. It's a different cat, but there's a guy around here that has 5 cats and they just walk around freely, but they always make it home back to him. Interesting. Anyways, like I said, I could talk for hours about where I would like my life to go, but just off the top of my head, something that I would like in the coming months is I would really like to establish my business. You know, starting on Twitch was a dream that I've had for almost 10 years, I would say. And the fact that I finally just sat down one day and was like, you know what? I'm gonna start streaming. That's literally what happened, guys. So that's all I gotta do for my business. I just gotta sit down one day, pop, get through products, create a website. And these days, they literally give you the tools to create websites. They give you templates. And I have the tools to photograph my items. And that's it, you know? I think I'm so afraid of failure, and I'm so afraid of wasting my time that I give up. And I don't know if this happens to any of you guys out there who are artists of any kind, whether it's visual, graphics, writing, poetry, whatever. That's all art to me, or a form of art or expression. If you stare or work on the same thing for too long, you get bored of it. And I've realized that that's a flaw in me. I have so many unfinished products and projects that I just need to pump through. You know, this next bit of my life, I need to realize, or I guess work on myself and improve that about myself, and just don't be afraid of failure. I need to finish things that I start. That's one thing. I need to stop becoming discouraged so easily when a project doesn't quite start looking the way that I feel like I want it to look, and then I just give up on it. I gotta still persevere. So that's number 2. Finish things that I start, persevere. Again, that goes back to being kind to yourself, you know? Like, if things don't turn out the way that you want them to, it doesn't mean you give up and start telling yourself, like, oh my God, I'm never gonna make it. I'm so bad at this. Why would anyone want to buy my products? That's just counterproductive. Okay, it's not gonna help you in any way. So I gotta focus on that. I gotta focus on not doing that, because I tend to do that a lot. And I'm never going to be successful if I do that. I got to focus more on Twitch. I got to focus more on my health. That's something else that I need to do. I need to know when to say no and when to take a rest. I'm never going to be successful, again, if my health is not there, right? And my health is only going to be there if I take care of myself. Start writing down my goals. So I used to be in the habit of writing down to-do lists. I'm a to-do list kind of person. I'm a color kind of person. I'm a visual kind of person. So what I used to do is for each day, I would write down the things that I needed to accomplish for that day. This was when I was in university. And I realized that really worked for me. I'm a list type of girl. And then I started working and I had no need for a planner or academic journal anymore. So I ditched that habit. And I think that's where the downfall happened. So I got to get back into that. Some of my work friends and some of my friends were kind enough to get me some stationery. By the way, guys, I love stationery. I'm a stationery kind of person. I love stationery. So they got me some beautiful stationery, some planning type tools. So I'm going to start using those to organize my life, schedule my life, and hopefully become more organized. And going to start getting back to the gym. That's something else that's coming. That's all I can think of off the top of my head, you know, like my business, Twitch, knowing when to take a rest, getting back to working out, spending more time with my family. You know, and the thing is, when I have all those things on my plate, it's hard to fit in me time and streaming and working on my projects and working on my art and my business and all of that. And just organizing myself, guys, it's hard. So I'm hoping the planner will help. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slot out blocks of time. So like 8 to 4, it's gonna be work. 4 to 5 is gonna be commuting. 5 to 6 is my like buffer time for subway delays and maybe eating, maybe showering, whatever I wanna do. And then 6 to 8, for example, is my streaming. And then 8 to 10 is again another buffer time for whatever I want to do, whether it's more streaming or if I'm feeling too tired, maybe getting some rest or maybe resting my ass from the computer, just things like that. And I implore any of you who are watching who would also like to start, you know, taking initiatives to improve your life or change things about your life, if any of these things that I'm saying are relatable, go for it. Start doing those things, guys, because, you know, we keep thinking like tomorrow, one day. I'm a one day kind of person also. I'm that person who's like, one day I'll be able to da-da-da. One day I'll be able to, and look at this, I'm 30 already, and there's so much one day that I still haven't done. You know what I mean? So what I can tell you guys is don't wait for that perfect moment to do things. Don't wait for that perfect one day to happen, and just try to make the most of what you have right now. And I know it's difficult. Trust me, I'm in that same boat. This is a reminder for yourself, you guys, and for me, that let's not be those one day people, because first of all, that one day might never come. And second of all, when that one day comes, it might not be in the situation and circumstances that you think it's gonna come. Your life might be completely different. You might be a different person by then. And that thing that once made you happy that you wanted to do one day might not bring you joy anymore. So why don't you just do it when you can? Do it when you feel like it. Especially if it's not harming anyone or it's not, and it's only bringing you joy. Just do it, guys. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's listen to Nike and just do it, guys. So that's my future plans. You know, I tried to keep them very open, so I'm listening to my own advice, and I'm not putting myself in a box, and I'm leaving room for unpredictability and for life to happen, but I still have goals. You know what I mean? So let's do this together, guys. Let's be on this journey together, and if I can help you guys in any way, let me know. And hopefully, you know, we can get through this together, this crazy thing that we call life together. Have a beautiful day, and God willing, I'll see you guys real soon for some streaming for my birthday. Take care, guys, and Raven out. Bye.